Who is in the house? Joining. 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 Who is in the house? Yeah. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Actually, it's my first live here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Brad Mom, how are you? Happy Boxing Day. How many people did you box? I'm sure you did not blame anyone. Welcome. How are my kids? Welcome. This is my first live here. This is my first time of coming live here on YouTube. Yeah, it has been the other social media, but today is here. How is everyone boxing the day? How is everyone boxing the day? Boxing Day is not about beating, it's not about fighting, it's not about showing love. Yeah. I just want us to talk briefly on something. The pain of betrayal. Yeah, I know network will not be good because of this time. You know, during the festive period, network is always a problem in Nigeria. I know because everyone is trying to do the same thing at the same time, and people traveled down to their various villages. The network there will be so busy, and it's always like that. It's always like that. Network is not always good this time. Yes. I just want to ask a question. I don't know. Everybody must have. Thank God. God bless you. Happy that everyone is fine. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Thank you so much. Everybody in life has been betrayed at one point or the other. Everybody living, every human being. Maybe it's only babies, you know, toddlers. Maybe in one way or the other they've been betrayed as well. Ijoma, how are you? Welcome. Tina Jonas, welcome. God bless you. Thank you for joining. I want us to talk on something, a very important topic, and everyone has been a victim of this. How do you manage the pain of betrayal? You know, betrayal? Yes. When people you trust so much, when people you believe so much betray you, do something, stab you at the back, do something that hurts you so deep, you never expected it. How do you handle it? God bless you, Tina Jonas. Welcome. How do you handle the pain of betrayal? Ijoma, welcome. The pain of betrayal, how do you handle it? As I said, every one of us has been betrayed before in life. Some of us have been betrayed over and over. And you know, sometimes the people that betray us are mostly our blood, our family members, everything. Boxing day, but no boxing. Is very painful, but try to let go. Tina Jonas, you are correct. It's painful. It's very, very painful, you know. The pain of betrayal is so, so painful, especially when it comes from people or the angle you least expected it. You will feel so devastated. You feel so pained. You feel like as if the whole world has, ended. When it comes from our loved ones, it looks as if the whole world is on you. But the truth of the matter is this: those things are lessons for us. When we are betrayed, it is to teach us a lesson. And the lesson is for us to know that you cannot just trust people anyhow. You cannot just believe people anyhow. You cannot just open up to people anyhow. No. Before you can open up to someone, before you can trust someone, you will make sure that that person is worth it. There are people that they can't keep secrets. There are people that you cannot confide in them. Anything you tell them before you know it. Yes, mostly people that are so dear to you. It's true. When it comes from people, yeah, it's very painful. Ijoma, you are correct. Very painful. Mostly when it comes from people that you cherish so much, it's very, very painful. The pain of betrayal is painful. Very painful when it comes from people you never expected. And that is why a lot of people today, they are devastated. So many people have learned their lessons in a hard way. People today don't confide in people around them again. A lot of people today don't open up to people to share their problems because of this pain. But it is not right for one to be betrayed. Yeah. Yes, you are correct. You are very, very correct. You must let go. Yes, babies are babies too included. You are correct. You are correct. Babies are also being betrayed. Yeah, you must move on, because sometimes if you continue living in that pain, you will not take the next step. If you continue living in that pain, you will not move forward in life. If you continue living in that pain, you will not be able to see the future that is calling you. If you continue living in that pain, you will not be happy, and you will end up hurting your own self. So that is why it is very, very important for you to let go whenever you are betrayed. Manage the pain, come out of it, and move on. And see it as a lesson that you will not allow to repeat itself in your life. Learn the lesson and try to avoid such happening again. Yes. Do not allow someone that betrayed you before to betray you again. You must not allow that, because there is an adage that says, once beaten, twice shy. So once you've been betrayed before, do not try to give chance or room for you to be betrayed again. Yes, it's very, very painful. It's a very painful experience. Very painful. Very painful. Husbands have betrayed their wives. Wives have betrayed their husbands. Parents betray their children. Children betray parents. And friends betraying friends. It's just everywhere. Siblings betraying siblings. It's too bad. One of those that say besties and besties. That is even the worst. He's my bestie, she's my bestie. And they are good at betraying themselves. Let me tell you a short story. When I was in the university, there was this lady. She was in my department, computer science, okay? And her friend was either mass communication or international relations. Her good friend was in another department while she was in her own department. And both of them were so close. So that her friend in another department had a suitor. Then her girlfriend's suitor was in Germany, okay? And then when we were in the university, there was no phone. You see this phone now, that even the baby in the womb already has a phone. Yeah, betrayal comes from people that we know and trust dearly. It's true. You are right. Someone outside cannot betray you. Someone that does not know you very well cannot betray you. What would the best person betray you with? The only person that can betray you is somebody that is so close, that knows a lot of things about you. That is the only person that can betray you. Someone that knows a lot of things about you. Ijoma, have you shared the live video? Ijoma, share it on the ministry page, ministry WhatsApp group. So this lady I was telling you people about, she was in my department, and her friend was in another department, international relations. And that her friend that was in the other department had a tutor that was in Germany. And that year, the guy was coming to Nigeria to marry that girl. And this lady has told her friend in my department everything. Yes, thank you. It's a great topic. How do we handle betrayal? So she has told her friend in my department everything about the guy. As I said earlier, then there was no phone, this one, this mobile, no. Then if those periods, if you want to make a call, it was night. You go buy card and make call, or landline, which was so expensive. So the only means of communication then was through emails, Yahoo Messenger, sending message, going to chat, and that was it. So whenever that her bestie, that was another department, wanted to go and chat her fiancé abroad, she will go with that her friend in my department. Both of them will be there. She will be seeing everything they are discussing. They will be chatting. She will be reading their chats and their comments and everything. So, do you know what this girl in my department did? She went and, stole the email address of that guy in abroad. That her girlfriend's fiancé. She stole the email address from her friend. She copied it while they were going on chatting. And she went behind her friend and began to chat that guy. This I'm telling you is not story. It's a true life story. It's not a fallacy. It's not realistic fiction. So she was busy chatting. And she said that she's the friend of this person. She introduced herself. And before you know it, gradually, she told the guy that she has things to tell her and he should promise her that he will not ask the girl he intends to marry. The guy said, okay, no problem. They began to chat. To chat. This girl went and betrayed her girlfriend. She went and told the guy that want to marry that lady that the lady has committed 3 times of abortion, 3 times, that no child in the womb again, this and that and that. She brainwashed the young man, to the extent that the guy became so angry with his fiancée, and without asking, without finding out. Before you know it, the lady, if she send message to the guy will not reply. She will chat the guy will not respond. She will go to chat and she will see the guy is online. She will chat, the guy will not respond, without knowing that he was all busy chatting with that her friend that betrayed her. Finally, it was even her friend that told the lady, that the guy is coming back in 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks' time, the friend that betrayed her went to Lagos airport and waited for the guy to arrive. So when the guy arrived, both of them saw themselves and he told the girl that he was going to marry her. Let me tell you. Remember, the girl betrayed her friend and took over. So, but before then, this girl that he wanted to marry, the parents of the guy already know this lady and they loved her and they know everything about her. And from time to time, she will go weekend and she will spend, few days with the parents in the village, and they were, used to her and they've loved her. So when the guy came back and introduced another person, they were like, are you okay? What happened? Oh my God, sorry, John, my network will not be favorable today. So the parents asked him, what are you saying? What happened to the lady? The other lady is the person we know. We don't know this new person. And he told them that this is the person he wants to marry and nothing can be done about it. The parents and the siblings refused. So they now came to school. The siblings came to school to look for the girl. And they asked her, do you know that your would-be husband is in town, is in Nigeria? And she said no, that he stopped talking to her for like months now, and she has tried to ask what is the problem, and he couldn't give her any. In short, he stopped talking to her, he stopped chatting, he stopped responding to her emails, that she doesn't know what she did wrong. So the siblings, the 2 siblings that came to the school, took her to their home. Lo and behold, when this lady got to the fiancé's family house in the village, behold, the person she saw was her best friend. Her best friend betrayed her and took over the person that wanted to marry her, and brainwashed the guy and told all manner of lies against the guy. So, oh, Ijoma, you can't hear me. Why? Ijoma, disconnect your, restart your phone, sorry. Ijoma, try to restart your phone, okay? Maybe the network might be okay. Try to restart the phone. It may get better. So both of them now saw each other, the 2 friends, the one that betrayed and the one that was betrayed. Hey, the one that betrayed began to murmur, no, no, no. She couldn't defend herself. Then the one she betrayed began to ask her, what wrong did I do to you? So the guy, her fiancé, now was angry. Why did you come? Began to call this lady names, all sort of, was insulting her. You did this to your womb. This, and the lady was speechless. The lady was speechless, asking, where is all these things coming from? The guy now opened up. This was happening before everybody, the parents, the girl that betrayed, the siblings, everybody was there. They now asked, what do you think that happened? And how do you believe all this is? And how did you hear? He said, oh, you think I will not hear? That was what you were thinking when you are about moving around, living a loose life, this and that. Then your friend told me everything. Hi. The pain of betrayal is very, very deep. The pain of betrayal. So, the lady now asked her friend that betrayed her, this thing the guy said, is it what you told her? Now, can you speak the truth? Now, can you confirm this thing? That was where she confessed that it is not true, that she was envious, this and that, that and that. And that was how she wanted to ruin the marriage of that girl, that lady. If not for the siblings of that guy, who knows what would have happened? If not for the siblings, who knows what would have happened? Maybe he would have ended up taking over. You see? In life, make sure you know who you call your friend. Make sure you know people around you. Make sure you know who you are identifying yourself with. Because some of them may look so good, may look so innocent physically, but inward they are not happy. And whenever you discover that you have someone that you are, above, I don't know how to put it, when you discover that you have someone that you are succeeding more than, do not think that that person will be happy with you. It takes 1 out of 1,000 to be genuinely happy. Yeah, there are some that will be happy, but a lot, and a lot will not be happy. That's just the truth. A lot will not be happy, but few will be happy. So be very, very careful with what you do around people that claim to be your friends. Or be careful with people you keep around and call them your friends. So to summarize this story, the guy now understood that everything this girl told him was all lies. He felt so bad. He felt betrayed as well. He felt used. He felt deceived. He felt manipulated. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it that so person. And the lady he wanted to marry has always told this young guy positive things about her friend that betrayed her. Have you seen it? And the guy was saying, but this is your friend you've been singing praises, telling me every good thing. And that brings me to a question. Why will the guy believe this lady? Why will he believe everything the lady told him without thinking twice? Without thinking anything. He just believed it. And he could not, say, let me give this lady the benefit of the doubt. Okay, let me set traps for her. Let me just do something. Let me find out. Let me use the right way to ask questions. He never did. All he did was to begin to call the girl names and insult her, stop picking her calls. Even when he came, he did not buy anything for the lady. He bought for He bought for the betrayer. Mm. The betrayer, he bought a lot for her. But do you know the shocking thing? At the end of the day, she did not leave that compound with anything. He wanted to arrest her. Yeah, it's painful, honestly. In school then, we are so, if there is a way we would have devoured her, we would have done that, but we overlooked it. The guy wanted to hand the lady over to the police, but her fiancé said, no, don't do that. You don't. Let her go, let her be. At least this have taught us lesson that number one, you do not believe everything you hear. Excuse me. Number two, not everybody that is close to you, smiling, laughing with you, is happy with you. So we need to be very careful. We need to be very, very careful, because for you to go outside, for your story to be heard outside, for people to know things about you, which you never told them, somebody will be the one to take it out. And the person that will take it out is someone that knows you very well. Do you understand? Someone that knows you very, very well is the one that will take your story out. If people are far from you, if you are dealing with people from a distance, they will not know much about you. But if they are very close to you, they will know a lot about you. So you have to be careful and know the people you keep around yourselves as your friends. Even family members, mind the people you talk to, mind the people you open up to, mind the people you tell your secret or your plans. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk to people, but when it has to do with your aspirations, your plans, you can keep it to yourself and be quiet and allow everything to work out. So that is the pain of betrayal. I have them a lot. People have been through a lot when it has to do with betrayal. It has been a lot. But at the end of the day, we come out strong. Yes, beware of friends. Beware of friends, seriously. We need to be aware of friends. It's very, very important. Because even the Bible says, not all that call my name, my father shall inherit the kingdom of God. So not all that call you my friend, are genuinely your friend. Not all that pretend to be good and nice around you are genuinely there to see you succeed. Some of them are just there waiting for you to make a mistake so that they will laugh at you and announce your downfall, but God will not allow them to carry out their enterprise. So the pain of betrayal is real, and it could be so deep and painful, and it can stay for a long time. Yes, it was so bad, but at the end of the day, they married. The girl and her fiancé, her original fiancé, they got married, and the one that wanted to destroy them or ruin their relationship was totally put to shame. She couldn't even attend the wedding. We were there in the wedding, but she couldn't come because she couldn't. How can she come? And how will she stand? And how can she look at them? Yeah, the guy was not mature enough at all. Yeah, yes, he's from a close friend, yes, but even at that, you don't have to believe everything. In life, try to hear from another person's side of the story before you conclude, especially when it has to do with something that can tarnish somebody's image. It's very delicate, It's very delicate. It's very, very delicate. It's not something someone would just say, you put it in your bag and say, wow, it's true. It's not. It's just for one to be sure that it is true. Because if you are not sure, you can just end up shooting yourself at the leg, and you begin to shout, oh, I made a terrible mistake. And that is the problem. A lot of people just hear things and they don't even ask. Some people that have been betrayed, what they told them was all lies, just like this lady fabricated all her own and told the fiancé of her girlfriend just to, poison his mind towards the girl, just for her to take over. And I asked in my mind, I asked within myself, if this guy had ended up marrying this lady, how will she live with this guy comfortably, knowing that she has ruined someone's life? How will she be in that marriage happily, knowing that she has destroyed someone? How will she enjoy that marriage, knowing that she got it, by lying, by telling lies? How will she be comfortable answering my husband, my man, when, welcome, ma, welcome, ma, welcome, ma. Yeah, God bless you. Happy Boxing Day. Haba girl, happy Boxing Day. How many people did you box today? When we are small, when it's 26th of December, Boxing Day, I was thinking that it was the day people will go and fight. Plenty people, that's good. I'm sure you want them. You conquered. I was thinking it's the day people will go and fight until I grew up and understand that it's not it's not that boxing. I know you, I trust you. Who will gym? Who will gym like you? Who will gym after all this exercise? They can't withstand you. One blow like this, they'll find themselves on the ground. God bless you, man. Thank you for stopping by. So the pain of betrayal is very deep and very devastating. And that is why it is good, no matter what happens in life, do not try to get anything, any favor by betraying anyone. Because that thing you will get by betraying, so through betrayal, it can't last. Even if it lasts, you don't have peace. How can you rest? If this lady has ended up, taking over the husband of her girlfriend, as I asked earlier, how would she have enjoyed that marriage? Excuse me. How will she be so comfortable staying there, giving birth to children, looking at the man, smiling, while the person she destroyed might be somewhere praying, and one day the bullet of that prayer will locate her. So it is not good at all. And this has put a lot of people into problems. Some people you see today that are going through rough and tough times, it's as a result of betrayal. Because sometimes you betray dangerous people that only their prayer can, stop your movement in life. Only their prayer can stop your movement. Only asking God to avenge can do a lot of things. It is not good to betray anybody. Just be yourself. Let what will come to you. What is your own? Let it come. Do your part. Pray to God and everything will work out for you. If God did not give it to you, let it be. But for you to get something through betraying someone, it doesn't worry it. A lot of people today, a lot of young girls are married today through betrayal. Some of them are still not married because of betrayal. That is it. Some left their husband's house, marriage. Some left their marriages because of betrayal. Yeah. Betrayal can come in so many ways, in diverse ways. So in any form, do not try to betray anybody. Just be yourself. If they betray you, leave it to God and allow God to judge them. But make sure you don't betray anybody. Mm-mm. Do not be the cause of one's pain. No. Betrayal is very bad. That is not good for people to know much about you. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, exactly. It happened. How about girl, my sister? It happened when I was in the university. A girl in my department had a girlfriend in international relations department. They were so close that this one will leave her room. This one was staying in A hostel. The other one was in C hostel. This one will leave her hostel and stay with this one for 2 weeks. And this one will stay for after 2 weeks. They were like husband and wife. They will leave their corner and go to the other room, the other person's room, and stay. Okay, 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, they pack their food, pack everything, their books and everything. They were so close. So close that everybody in the school were, all eyes were on them. This one wear this clothes today. Tomorrow, you see, you won't even know the person, the rightful owner of any clothes. No, they were like butterfly. According to Odmeje, he said, butterfly, butterfly, send him. So they were like butterfly. But the one that was that studied international relations, she had a fiancé in Germany then, and the guy wanted to come home to marry her. And that the girl told her own girlfriend in my department everything. They know everything. They go to cyber cafe together to chat the guy when he's online, because then when we were in the school, there was no phone, no mobile. The only means of communication was either you write email or chat or messenger or go to night. So their simplest way of communication then was through, chatting on messenger or sending email. So whenever this girl will go to chat with her fiancé in abroad, she will go with her best friend that was in my department. So I don't want to mention the name of the girl because this is social media. She can come across this video anytime. Anything can happen. So both of them will go together and do everything. If the girl is chatting with her fiancé, her friend will be reading. They will read, they will laugh, everything. She was reading their comment, their discussion, everything. So she didn't know that her friend in my department copied the email address of her friend's fiancé. She copied the email address. She stole it. And she began to chat her girlfriend's fiancé in Germany. She began to private chat that guy in the absence of her girlfriend. So sometimes she would sneak out and go to cyber cafe. While both of them were going together, she would sneak out and go and chat. Hey, it's me. And before then, the girl herself has introduced this girl to the guy, through webcam when they are chatting. This is my friend, she's my good friend, and just like that. So they want, yes, fear human beings, so seriously fear them. The girl began to chat this guy, and gradually they began to talk. So she told the guy that she has something to tell something to tell him about the lady he wants to marry. She asked the guy, do you really want to marry this lady? Are you sure? Are you convinced? Do you really know who you want to marry? The guy said, yes, I've known her for years and she's the one I want to marry. The lady now said, I will tell you this, but promise me you will not tell anybody. The guy said, no, I will not tell. This lady, the betrayer, betrayed her good friend. She began to talk. That the girl has done 3 abortion, and there's no, that she can't give birth again. The last one they went, that the doctor said babies has finished in her womb. That if you see how she's living her life from one month to another, she's doing this, doing that. The man became so angry. She brainwashed the guy. Now, after everything, the girl will now go to cyber cafe to chat the guy. The guy will not respond. She will see that the guy is online. She will chat and chat. The guy will not respond. She will send emails. The guy will not respond to her emails. She became so worried. Month after month, nothing. While her girlfriend, the one that betrayed her, would sneak and go to cyber cafe and was chatting with this guy. Now, the guy, when he was coming down to Nigeria, she didn't even tell her, his original fiancé. He told the girlfriend, the one that was feeding him with lies. Now, that one now went to Lagos to go and wait for him at airport to welcome him. She welcomed him, and the guy now took the girl to the parents' house. But before then, the one he intended to marry, his original fiancé, the family, the parents, the siblings, have already known the girl for years. And even as the guy was staying abroad, this girl will go from time to time, will go for weekend and stay with them for 2-3 days. And the parents have accepted her and they love her. Even the siblings, they love her very well. They never joke with her. So do you know what happened? When this guy now came, he took the betrayer, which has taken over the position of her friend. He don't see husband now to marry. The guy took her to the family and said that. So when the guy arrived with the girl, the parents, everybody was skeptical. They said, in their mind, they were just looking. And the guy now said that this is the girl he was going to marry. Everybody said, what? The parents said, what happened? What happened to Nkiruka? What happened to the person we know? What are you telling us? He said he cannot marry her. That nobody should get her angry. If he tell them what this lady did, that nobody will even accept in this family. The parents said, you are a liar. You lie. This is a complete lie. We don't know this one. You see, is Nkiru or nobody else. Sorry, network. I don't know. Hello? Network. So, the parents insisted that they are not accepting this lady. If it is not the other lady, that they are not interested. So the parents of the guy were angry and they said they don't know this lady and the other ladies who they know and they need her. So 2 of his siblings came to the school to look for the girl and they saw the girl. They asked the girl, what are you doing here? What are you doing in this place? You are here. Do you know that your fiancé is back? The girl screamed. When? That she had no idea. The girl now told them that she has been sending her emails, chatting her, and he's not responding, that she doesn't know what she did. And she has tried everything possible to see if she can get him into talking so that she will know what she did wrong. The sibling said, he is back and we're taking you to the village. So the girl dressed up and followed the siblings to the village. When they got to the village, the lady did not believe herself. Lo and behold, the person she saw was her girlfriend. Her girlfriend took over. Her girlfriend took over her position. So when she arrived, the lady could not believe herself. The parents, everybody was like, what happened? What happened? The guy began to call the girl names. What are you doing here? Who asked you to come? You are this, you are that. Began to accuse her, began to say all sorts of things. You think I will not know? You think I will not hear all the things you did and you are doing? The girl was just speechless. The girl was speechless until the guy finished. So the girl now asked the guy, how did you get to know all these things you are saying? And who are you telling all this? Is it me or someone else? He said, will you deny it? You are the one. Pretend that you want to deny. I have my evidence. I have everything. The lady asked, okay, how did you know? Because all these things you are saying, they are not true. He said, will you deny it? Your friend is here. She will prove you wrong. She's the one that told me. Hey, girlfriend, okay, open up and talk. She couldn't say anything again. The lady began to cry. Oh, you are the one that did this thing to me. You betrayed me. You stabbed me at the back. And he was like, that she's sorry, that she doesn't know what came over her, that devil. When people would intentionally do something, at the end of the day, they begin to call devil that is on his own, that didn't even know what they were doing. So the guy was watching everything, and the lady began to confess that it is not true. She fabricated it, she made it up, and all that. At the end of the day, they nearly arrested her, but the girlfriend said no, let her go. So she shamefully returned. In shame, she came back, and the guy that came back did not even buy anything for her, because already his mind has been polluted towards his fiancée. The only person he bought things for was the one that betrayed the friend. So at the end of the day, the betrayer left in shame and without even a pin. Yeah, she was put to shame. She left without anything. She left, in short, she left with shame. That was the only thing she left with, with a big shame. She left with a very big shame. She left, and they got married. The two people that were meant, the two lovers, got married. And as I said earlier, the betrayer could not come for the wedding because the ground could not contain her. The ground could not contain her. We were there at the wedding, and it was a memorable occasion. So that is it. Both of them learned their lessons, and we also learned from it. And that lady, I don't know if she's married now. I doubt. Because a few years ago, I know that she was still single, but I don't know now. If she's still single now, that means she has hit 50 years, yeah, or 49. So that is it. It's not good to betray people. It is not good to betray. Yeah, the union was destined. The union was destined. If not, they would have ruined it. The union was meant to be. And no matter the plot of the enemy, God did not allow it to shatter. Exactly. That's amazing. So the pain of betrayal is very deep. And when it comes from people around you, you feel like giving up. But you don't have to give up, because everything we see or we experience is for lesson. We must learn something from it. We must learn. If we don't learn from lessons, if we don't learn lessons from experiences, we will not be able to move forward in life. Experience is the best teacher, and it is good to learn faster when you are experiencing something. Yes. So that is the end of it. And from time to time, I'll be coming online, and we'll be discussing from time to time things like this and other kind of topics that we all are aware of, and we need to guide ourselves and also to have more knowledge about, so that in this life we find ourselves, we will be able to maneuver it. I mean, honestly, it's an amazing time. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for those of you that stayed till now, despite the network that is shaking. I am so happy, and I appreciate the time and the support and the engagement. Thank you all so much. Thank you, proud mom. I'm so happy. I really appreciate. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for staying. Thank you for the comment, and thank you for the love. I love you. I really love you from my heart. And I love everyone that stopped by. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Till I see you again. Bye. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon.